Okay, hello. This reading is for Scorpio of October 2019. And so it's your Celtic cross reading. And to cut time, I went ahead and I draw the cards first. And then I do one from the Energy Oracle deck. But this is the Wild Unknown Tarot. And I cross-reference, so I'm going to use some numerology meanings, but I'm also going to use some writer's meanings, the original meanings, and then I'll take some from the creator of the Wild Unknown. But it's what comes out to me. And so we'll start with your middle card, which is your current situation card. That's the Two of Swords, and that generally means that you're at a stalemate, that there is some kind of blockage that's not presenting an issue clearly. You're not able to see very clearly. I don't know if you can see that, but the X is kind of keeping the light away. So it's a stalemate. And the challenge is this card is being able to see in the midst of, in the midst of all the darkness, if you have that, the light and the dark, right? So that is the challenge, is to be able to figure out what to do when you have a decision and you're at a stalemate. The heart of the issue, I have the Mother of Wands, which I do believe these represent people in your life. So for you, Scorpio, this would represent a fire sign in your life, which would be a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. And this person is going to be very protective in a motherly type way. So it can almost be a little smothering, but it's out of love. And it's somebody that is very warm, but very protective. You take that how you want it. So there's a lot of different energies in your reading. You've got Taurus right here, which is the Hierophant card in your past. And Taurus is all about, or the Hierophant, let me say that, is about holding like the key to ethical dilemmas. It's the one that likes to do things with structure in an orderly way. In the past, people might have related it to like religious organizations. I don't necessarily. Everything has a certain structure and a certain formula as to how things will work, and how things will work correctly for you might be different for somebody else. So in the past, it looks like maybe it was very easy to see what to do, you know, because you had certain orderly standards of doing them. Okay, and then in the present situation right here, you have the Six of Swords, which the Six of Swords is a good card. That's being able to see the rainbow on the horizon. And take that card it's very literal for me. It's like coming out from a difficult time, but finally being able to see that horizon, finally being able to see the sun coming up. That's what that card represents to me. And then you have Capricorn here in your near future. Capricorn is the Devil card. Now, the Devil card usually means being faced with some kind of temptation. Can also mean addictions, which addictions can come in all forms. And what is addiction is honestly just something that's off balance. So any kind of temptation to lean more towards the other way, dealing with your shadow side, dealing with temptations. And you might want to look to the past and see what is your ethical way of dealing with something. How would you deal with something? Because we all face temptations in our life. And this is just a forewarning that there might be something in your life that you need to look out for. So how you are feeling is, this is like house, this is the Ten of Pentacles, and it's earthy. So I think of it as stability almost on all levels. you know, stability on your home front, stability emotionally. The household is good and stable. That's kind of how you are feeling. Daughter of Wands right here is the external influences on your situation. And yet again, that is a fire sign. So that's your Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And this is a person who's very optimistic. They're career-oriented, we should say. They have great knowing of what to do. I think it's tied to this one. I definitely think it's tied to this one. Yeah, I'm wanting to say that this has to do with keeping the family like it is. I don't know why I'm saying that, but resist some temptation. You don't have to come to a stalemate, and you don't have to be blocked, because the answers are all around you all the time. So then on your hopes and fears, and this is the same for Libra, was becoming a master craftsman. So a master at your skill, becoming really good at what you do. It's probably something that you are doing, as the outcome card is your what you have worked for, all that you've worked for, coming to fruition. So you are ready to harvest basically your rewards, your money, your abundance, whatever. You know, earthly, I would think that kind of means money, honestly. And especially since when I did your energy oracle, I got blossoming abundance, and that's the catalytic number 3. So it's kind of like charging you forward to make something happen. Something is going to happen. Has to do with something motherly. I can tell you that. Has to do with something motherly. So, yeah, don't let this blockage or stalemate last for long. Just look inside you. Look for your intuition. Do meditate. Do whatever you need to do. Look towards the past, to lessons learned. And be present in that situation where you're able to have hope. For sure. Okay, thank you.